Okay, we're out again. I've just parked up at Dockeray, just down behind us here. I had to do a couple of backwards and forwards jobs for 5-10 minutes because the car park was full. The free car park, that is. But someone's was just leaving, so I managed to sneak in. So yeah, I'm heading up onto the fell overlooking Ullswater, common fell. I'm hoping to go a little bit further round, possibly to Sheffield Pike, but it all depends if the knee doesn't give us too much jip. It's been giving us a bit of problems, so I don't want to aggravate it anymore, but we'll just see how it fares. It is an absolutely lovely autumnal afternoon in the lakes. A little bit of cloud, but it is supposed to be a dry night. Now it depending on which forecast you believe, BBC was for 6, 7, 8 mile an hour winds, but the Met Office was 20 mile an hour winds, so we will find out when we get there. There is a bit of a breeze blowing, so I think I'll air with the side of the Met Office at the moment, but I'll bring you back when we get a bit further up and the views open up. Right, first view of Ullswater. Once you're out the wind, it's beautiful, absolutely stunning. You got the Holland Fell, the bow scale's just behind, sort of up there somewhere. And we've got Place Fell here. Someone's smoking away down there, someone's got a fire. I'm heading in this direction. Crack on. Right, so we've got Common Fell, that's what I camped on in May when I was last up this way. We're protected by the hill here, there's no wind at all. As soon as I get up on them summits, it's going to be blowing. So it's just so calm. Absolutely stunning. Right, 3:45. I can't be stood about here. I don't even know what I'm pitching up tonight, so I need to crack on a bit further, find somewhere to pitch up. Right, this is a cracking spot here. Absolutely stunning views. The only problem is I'm a bit exposed here, and I haven't brought my Hillyberg. I've just got my 6 Moons Designs, which may be a mistake. I was hoping to get the last one out with it today, and it's fairly blowing here, fairly blowing. I'm going to have a drink and just have a bit survey of the area. Right, this looks like the pitch that I'll be using. Still got decent views. Right, I've got it pitched sort of. On a bit of a slope this way, so as usual I always end up rolling down towards the front, but it's the best I can do really. The conditions, I've got that bank which sort of shelters us, which is good. I'm sort of out of the wind here. I mean, if you step up here you just get a little bit higher, and then yeah, the wind picks right up. So this is the top bit here, a bit blowy. So yeah, it's not too bad, not too bad. Right, put everything inside and I want to have something to eat, I'm starved. When it's overinflated, give that a try. I've ditched the summer bag, so back on the Alp kit one, because it was a little bit cool on the last one I done, even though it's still summer. The tent all set up, but that sun keeps dipping behind the clouds and it's freezing, really cold, so I think I'll have to stick my warm jacket on. But yeah, the views are pretty good right down Ullswater. Get some nice light now. The last bit of warmth that's left in the sky. Right, I'll get a brew on now. That's it. Bit of warmth. I've got one for the morning. Oh. Oh, that's better. Me all fed and watered. So when I was out on that walk on Saturday, I said I had a few things that I've been getting, so I will well, show you them. I got a new, it's a £5 job on eBay. It's a USB one, so it's quite light. I also got a drinking. The one I had, I could only get small, very narrow bottles in. This takes a normal size, like sports bottle. And I've also been getting a new pair of boots. Lad at work, he's ex-forces, and he's been telling us for years, get these Altbergs, they're the best, man, get them. So I got a pair. Another purchase from eBay, 50 odd quid, and then they're about 140 if you get them from the shop in Richmond. But I think the squaddies must flog them on eBay because these are the ones that they wear, and I save a couple hours in them today marching up there, no problems. He did say they were decent boots, as long as you look after them they'll look after you. So yeah, pair of winter boots, because of my fabric ones they're alright, but once they're wet and they're cold, so I wanted something that's it's going to keep the water off, so it just beads off. Anyhow, sun is now gone just about. There's still a little bit left on some of the, but yeah, it's really cold. So as you can see, this hill here is blocking out my what would be a sunset. There is some colour in the clouds over there, but Glencaffer in the distance there. You can just see Carrick fell that I done a few weeks back. But hopefully in the morning, if there's a sunrise, well there will be a sunrise, whether they can see it's the question. So yeah, fingers crossed. But the colours sort of gone now from here. I'm gonna call it a night. Been out, took a few time lapses, wasn't really much happening. The cloud came across as usual. The only interesting thing was the moon. It was a real deep red when it was rising, but I'm afraid that disappeared into the clouds. So anyhow, we'll catch you all in the morning. Right, morning folks. I failed to mention that before. I just got up, took some photos, put the kettle on, and had my breakfast. Forgot about all that, but anyhow, we've been fed and watered. It's glorious out there. The sun's just drying the tent out. I had a little bit of condensation, not too much, but this sun will help dry it off, and then I'll get packed up and head back down. Glorious morning. Not sure, there's a, looks like a tent, one of the ridges over there, could be. Glorious. Right, I've got to get tidied up. I've got a right mess in here, haven't I? I'm going to give the tent a bit of a wipe down because a bit of dampness on it. Let it dry out it quicker. Right, emptied the tent, as you can see. Just letting it dry down before I pack it away. Yeah, I'd say it's going to be a lovely day. If you're out for a hike today, perfect conditions. Alright, that's a sort packed up. You can see where I was. Wasn't the best of little flat there, but the sides were, so I was rolling into the against the tent pole all night. At least it stopped us falling out, eh? Right, packed up, heading back, cross over the top of Common Fell and drop down into Dockeray. Yeah, all is quiet. It's cold back in that wind. Obviously I was fairly sheltered last night. As soon as you come back over the tops, that wind's there and it's fairly cold. You can see it, you got Helvellyn in the cloud, but it's cold up there. Sheffield Pike, a nice stop down just this area down here, Swineside Knott area. Right, too cold to hang about, let's crack on. The ground is particularly boggy, very wet, holding a lot of water up here. But I suppose it's a good test for the boots, yeah? On the top of a windy Common Fell. Whew. I'm heading off this hill down where them trees are, if you can see. Car's just down there. Yeah, great views of Blencathra. You can just see Skidder in the far distance in the cloud, but it's so windy. I've just come from over there. Absolutely blowing mental up here. Right, let's find the path down here. You got Great Mel Fell, Little Mel Fell. This is Gowbarra, and like you see it just well, there you got Halland Fell. See the trig point as clear as day. Right, I'll make this the last bit of film and you can just see my car in the car park down there. So yeah, thanks for watching and we'll catch you out on the next one, wherever that will be. Cheers.